Very good morning, guys. My name is Shivraj, and I have started a new series in my YouTube channel that is named as GenZ JavaScript. So, in this series, we will be learning React.js, Angular, and JavaScript. All the important concepts we will be learning here. And I am a full stack developer with having 10 plus year of experience under my belt. And guys, please subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified for all the upcoming videos. Thank you.
Hey guys, so today we'll be starting with Redux Saga. So in my this 10 year of experience, I have worked with NGRX, Redux, and Mobex. So currently I'm working on a React project from last 1 year, and I'm using Mobex as a store with React. So it is good, but like it is recommended and also have experience like if the project is greater then you cannot use mobex. It will be uh, very risky to handle large projects with mobex. So there comes redux. So you have to install redux, and with redux we are using the this middleware redux saga. So here I will from this video I will be starting a series where we will be coming up with a few videos and try to understand what redux saga is, why it is very popular, and in big projects you will see Redux Saga is used. So Redux Thunk is no longer used now. So Redux Saga is preferred because of its asynchronous nature, and we use generator functions, which were introduced in ES6 of JavaScript. So yeah, let's explore this middleware that is Redux Saga, and I will try to create a playlist dedicated to Redux Saga middleware, and if required I will try to create a separate playlist for Redux also. So if you are watching my video, so you should have understanding of Redux, right? And we will cover here also little bit, but you should have understanding of Redux, and React you should know, and then uh, you are good for this for understanding this middleware. So in this is the very first video, so here I will give a general walk over, right? So so this is official docs of Redux Saga. So here what they have said, you can directly first of all clone this, right? You can clone this repository from here, and uh, and then you can use npm install to install all the packages that you see in the package.json file in your React or Angular project, whichever you're using. So right now we are discussing over React Saga. So here in React project you will see package.json file. So all the packages, dev dependencies, the dependency which are mentioned over there, those will get installed when you run this npm install, and then you will run npm start. It will get started in the localhost server, and then you can see your application over there. So this you can do in your laptop, in your machine, so that you can play around the code, right? So in this video, we'll only see through the code which is required. So here we have created a saga file, saga.js we are naming it. So you will see we are exporting this function. So this function named hello saga, and this will print hello, this console log hello saga. But only difference here, you will see the asterisk mark. So this asterisk mark makes this function a generator function. So we are not using normal function in saga file. We are using the generator functions. So what are generator functions? I will explain you later. So nothing to scare. It is like a normal function except this. See, and but the working is different. That we will understand in the upcoming videos. So here, this is our main JS where we are configuring our Redux this middleware, that is Saga middleware, right? So what we have to do, first from Redux we have this create store and apply middleware, and then we have create Saga middleware from Redux Saga. This Redux Saga we have installed. That's why we are now taking it from here. So this we have installed, right? Below I will show you. So you have with the command you can install this. But here in this project you will see everything is there because in package.json file the package is also already there. So with npm install it will automatically install, right? So you don't have to install it separately. But if you are working on some new project, there you have to install. So here we have. import hello saga from saga, and saga middleware creates, it is creating a saga middleware, and we are declaring a store, and store is using this create store that we are taking from Redux, and inside create store we are passing a reducer where the functions are written, or switch or loop statements, which the switch statement basically, which will update your store. The final thing in the reducer is written. So, and apply middleware. So here Saga middleware is getting attached with our Redux, and this Saga middleware dot run is activating this, right? This hello Saga, and this is the action. So stored or dispatch, we are keeping in this action. So this action to dispatch an action, this is the line, right? This one. First we import Saga and all this, you can see. Now making asynchronous call. So you can go through this doc. These are very if you want to learn anything, go through the official documentation. In most of the cases, those are very good, and you can play around it. Rather to get yourself uh, into the non blocking state of this YouTube tutorials. So don't go inside that hell, uh, tutorial hell, we can say. So instead, you can quickly install this, clone this in your machine, and go play around it and read through the official docs. Those are very good. Otherwise, you will get trapped. And make use of AI wherever you want to understand whichever part of code, just copy paste it and ask ChatGPT or Copilot or Gemini to explain that, or Cloud, anything. So this is the counter app, which is taking value on increment, on decrement, all these as a prop. So as a props, we are passing it from here. So this is a counter. Here we are passing all these value on increment, on decrement, on increment async. So these all we are passing, and here we are accepting it, right, in this component. So count, and then we are making use of it, like on click we will call this on increment, on click we will call this on increment, and on decrement. So this, like on click, we will be able to call these. So what it will do, whenever we are calling this, the first button on increment async, whenever we will click on this button, so this on increment async, this one, so this action will get dispatched. So this is increment async, this action will get dispatched. So now, so now what will happen, and this is the Saga module, right, which you have imported. So in this Saga module, we have Redux Saga effects. So these effects, for now, you understand this port will be used to uh, to dispatch and any action, and this take every. Let's understand it below. So what take every will do, it will keep watch, and take every means all the hits. It will invoke that call. So um, for here we have this watch increment. So it is watching for increment async. So as soon as we have hit this action, we have dispatched, like we have dispatched this action, right? We've called this action increment async. So here it is watching for this. So that's why this one, because this is increment async. So here this increment async will be called, and take every means in how much time you are clicking it, that many times it will get called. So it is watching over this, and as soon as it sees that okay, this one increment async is clicked, so it will call this function increment async, and this is increment async. Inside it, this is a generator function. See, yield is important. Inside generator function, you write yield. So this yield is like a asynchronous operation. First, it will wait. As soon as this is finished, then it will go to the next line. So this is how it waits here. Yield delay. It will wait for 1 second, and then after that, it will go to this line. So this is how asynchronous operation is being done with the help of generator function. So this is all you need to understand about generator function. So inside generator function, you use yield. Something you can relate with await in inside async and await, but this yield makes this asynchronous, right? So yeah, so this is all, and you can go through this this text, and here we have again put take every all, and this delay, set timeout. Just for set timeout we are using this is again a generator function. again a generator function, watch increment async generator function, and see here. Notice how we only export root saga. Here, see we are only exporting the root saga single entry point to start all saga at once. So we have to start all sagas. So instead of doing dot run this, dot run that, we can just pass this root saga over there. Right? Inside root saga, we have we have used yield all. So yield all hello saga watch increment async. So this watch increment async and this hello saga is activated now. That's why it is always listening. If anytime this increment async action is being fired, this will call this increment async method, and this increment async will uh, will stop for 1 second, right? And then it will dispatch. So put is like dispatching this increment. It will dispatch this increment, right? So this is how it is being. And this saga middleware dot run root saga. So at once, saga, you don't have to, write saga middleware dot run, saga middleware dot run. Otherwise, you have to write in 2 3 lines. But here, because in all you have passed as an array all these methods, so that's why in single go you are activating all both of these. This is how smartly we are writing the code and making our code testable. So how can you test? So here we'll more understand about how generator function works. So this is the Saga spec file. So nowadays, if you are working with React or Angular anything, you must be using their Jest, and Jest is the most popular library with RTL, React Testing Library, and Jest. And in Angular, there used to be Karma and Jasmine, and nowadays Jest only we are using over there. So Jest is recommended now, and because of its benefits. And so how generator say here we are writing testing code. So here it is calling increment async, and this is the increment async. This one. So increment async has two statements: yield, delay, and yield put. So how we will test it? So in order to test it, first we have to assign it like this: const gen equals to increment async. We have to assign this function, and now that's how we'll invoke it. So we'll write gen dot next. So gen dot next will call this one, this line, this one, this yield, and it will stop. It will return it, and then again this line. Again you have to write gen dot next, and then again third time gen dot next. See, here we have written gen dot next, so it is returning done. So this is the object you will get. Inside done, there will be a boolean value, and value will be any kind of value that you are returning. So when you are doing gen next, it is giving done false, and value will be result of calling that. Here we are calling that delay, right? In second one also it is returning false, and value will be result of that calling that we are put, right? That statement. And here third time is done true. Done true means finished now. Nothing is left. And value is undefined because there's no value. Nothing is statement is there. So with this done, you can check if your statement, if your function is finished or not. So because there are two yields, so that's why it is false. And in third, when you are again invoke gen dot next, so it will check, okay, no lines are there. See, this function, you are calling this function, right? Increment async, right? It is increment async. Let me double check. Yeah, increment async. So this one increment async contains two yields. That's why in order to call this variable, we are using, first of all, we have assigned this to a variable, right? This function. And then in that function, that variable, we have to use dot next. So when you will do dot next, this line will get invoked. Again, dot next, we are using that const gen, right? Gen dot next, this line is getting invoked. And then gen dot next, this line is getting invoked. And third time gen dot next, nothing is there. That's why it is telling done false. Like it is completed now function. So sorry, done true, right? See, done true. Done true means the function is complete. So this is how you can check, and you can if you want to check. So that's how you can check your function is finished or not. So yeah, you can go through these docs. I hope this is the first video, so you will have now good understanding. And later on, I will try to clone this in the machine, and then we can one by one go through that code, and we can play. We'll have fun, and and I think we will be, you will we will not require any other video to look for if you are learning this middleware. If you want to understand the Redux Saga, so I will create some more videos, like 5 to 6 videos. There we'll play around this clone, whatever we will be cloning this code. And after that, no longer any videos or any document will be required. We will have a good understanding. So that is my promise. So yeah, please be with me, and you can also till that time clone this code in your machine and be ready. So thank you everyone, guys, and take care. Yeah.